Alright, hello everyone. So, this is just gonna be a second channel tier list. We're just gonna rank stuff because I have nothing to do today. So like, screw it. I can probably burn like an hour on this. So this is gonna be main, subs, and specials. And I'm gonna like, mostly talk about the stuff I want to talk about. This isn't for a main channel video, so I'm not gonna cover everything in exceptional detail. Kinda just gonna go through it. Also gonna do this in a bit of a weird order. Usually I rank like the subs and specials first. I think I'm actually gonna start with the main weapons to kind of explain where I'm going with everything else. Alright. So let's get the downers out of the way, right? Yeah. Like, just kind of the worst, like, weapon and kit combinations. Stuff that's easy to write off here, and we'll just start by doing this here. Carbon's 160 now. That's cool. I'm gonna make Carbon 160, guys. Fortunately, some things just don't change. Maybe they make it 150p. Maybe 150. Maybe just do it one more time. Actually, I don't. That's a bad idea. It's not gonna do it if we do it one time. I think the dapples are safe. I think the apples are safe this time. This isn't. And honestly, neither is this one. I'll put this one. I guess I'll move that one up. That one's got a kit. Yeah, I think that's done. Our F tier's shrunk a little bit since last time. That seems fair. Swig 2 doesn't have a niche. I'm sorry, no. Alright, it's like... These are weapons that, like... They got, like, a little bit of a plan, you know? You know, we're doing the E tier. Everyone skips the E tier. We're gonna not skip the E tier this time. These are, like, weapons that have a bit of a plan. They're just not a good one. But, like... You know, there is a level of cohesion here. There were thoughts. No, not that low. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Forgot about that tuber. R.I.P. I think Blob Deco's actually... Blob Deco's not that bad. Blob Deco's going here, though. I'll just put that there. And Dread D goes here, too. Hydra's not that bad. I think the Dapples can go here, though. Recycle. I'll put it here. Now, recycle's not this bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. B? Oh, this is there. Here. I'll put this here now. This is gonna be B tier. Or D tier. Luna. Luna's like not that bad right now though. Luna's like here. Both of them are here. Maybe V Luna higher. Maybe. And Custom Blast can go here too. And include a Clash. S-Blast. S-Blast can go here, it's not that bad. Brushes. I'll put the pain brushes here, I guess. And Wiper Deco. Put Wiper Deco here for now, too. Probably where Sploosh goes. B96. The Jet Nova. H3s. L3s. Crack on. This Dynamo. This Flingza. This Squiffer. Actually, maybe not that Squiffer there. Right. This try, though. This try is overrated as fuck. I don't know. We might revisit this tier. This might be a little too clumped. Green Flings is better? Yeah, it's a lot better. Maybe this. Alright. D tier is looking a little crowded. Might have to move some stuff. This looks like a little too much. We'll fix it. Okay, what stuff here should probably be higher? Maybe Luna's. Why? I'll do that. Okay. C tier. I put one of the pros here. I don't think a Jets go here yet. Maybe this jet goes here and this jet goes here. Something like that for now. Dynamo goes... We'll put it here for now. Foil would go here. Full Flings is pretty good. I think Chump Zap goes here. Oh, not here, here. This is definitely where Bubble Squiff goes, and then New Squiff goes up one higher. Chara can go here. I'll put Bucket Deco here too. Maybe higher. I'll think about it later. Explo. Because you run this with... You need to pick, like, Explo Edit. If you want to run Explo, you have to play with Edit. And that means you're playing this one. Because then you can go aggro. Otherwise, it's too passive. Mini can go, like, here. Heavy's here. He's here. Is custom Expo higher? Triple Splashdown is not even that bad right now. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But Wall is also just good. You run Explo, you play like C-Explo, Edit, Stamper, +1. That's your comp if you want to play Expo. You pick those three, and I don't know what you do for the fourth. Ideally, it would be Splash or Dread, but both of those are kind of struggling right now, so it might not be as bad. Sorella Brella can go here. Maybe B if I'm feeling generous. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Brella can go there. It's not worth it at all, but it can go there. Oh, I didn't rank this Brella. This Brella goes here. Tetras. Tetras like this. This Gluga can go like this. Vac Rapid can go here. V-Blast might go up. I'm gonna just put it there for now. Brushes. I don't like Ink Brush right now. I'm a bit more okay with Octobrush. The kits are the same. Oh yeah, Tri-Stringer and Reflux Deco. Reflux Deco goes here. I guess I'll just put the stringers together here. They're not that bad. And then Wiper's probably... Yeah, Wiper's probably higher. I'm just put it there for now. Went up a tier. I think you relatively went up too, because I don't think I had an E tier last time. So I could probably just reasonably combine these two tiers. Alright. Alright, I gotta do that thing where I... Oh wait, Junior here. I forgot about Junior. Dude, Junior almost slipped into A tier because I forgot about it. That would have been embarrassing. I'm just gonna move all this up first, so I don't have to scroll. Oh yeah, and Forge goes here. Sure I didn't forget anything. Plus, this will also allow me to, like, scroll past all the order and scopes. So I don't accidentally drag them up. Is Bamboo here? Bamboo might be here. I'll get the Bamboo later. Some of these weapons still might move up. I think I'm okay with this tier now, but not... I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. This might change. Oh yeah, Blob. I'll put it here. I'm not a fan of Blob right now. This is just not the meta for that gun. Yeah, Dually Sculptures. Put him here and think about it later. Dowsers. I gotta think about those. Zones. All modes tierless are too cluttered. This isn't here. Yeah, Reflux. And then it's the other swords. Okay. B tier maintenance checklist. I'm gonna put the Squelchers higher and the Wiper higher. Do I believe in Bucket Deco? You know what? Yeah. Fuck it. Bucket Deco can go one higher. Dread's an A. Where do I put Dowsers? Unless if Jared's in my chat, I'm probably gonna do it wrong. Jared is not in my chat. Dowsers are... Dowsers is so weird. They're like... kind of scary in the right hands. I think Dowsers are like a B. Now that I think about it, Dowsers might be the best spot. Oh, up and no edit. Dowsers might be in the second best spot they've ever put a gun in. And if we don't count the kits, this might be the best main weapon they've ever put in the game, like post DLC. I'll put Dowsers in B. They got a lot of range. The paint's not bad. It still has the roll mode up close. It gets a decent bit of whale. It's good. Alright. A tier. Some obvious candidates. Like 96 is here. Carbon is here. I think Roller is here. My opinion of Roller has been dropping a bit. Big Dowsers fan. Yeah, Dowsers are pretty solid. Dowsers with like a really good kit, they could be meta, honestly. Especially in this meta. Like, Dowsers can't fight super well in mid-range meta, but they still like outrange most of the mid-range guns. Like, you can outrange stuff like RB. So you don't have to deal with it. You can just sit away from it. And then if the RB ever gets too close to you, you can just roll up close to it and kill it. Like, if they don't hit their direct immediately, they just die. I'll put Bucket Decker here. Fuck it. I'm a Caster Bucket fan. Caster's so good. Wiper's your counter pick gun. 10. I want to believe in Reflux, but I'm putting it here for now. But Reflux can maybe be one higher. Maybe. I guess I'll put the leaders here. Custom leader's better, but I don't think it's like a tier gap. Because Kraken's not amazing right now. Neo Splash. Because you play T-Tech still. Even 200p, I think you play T-Tech still. Machines maybe here? I don't know. Nautiluses are definitely here. Both of them. They're about equal. This one a little bit better. Oh, end parries. End parries go down here. I don't know. I forgot about them. Sorry. Rapid Deco goes here. S-Blast goes here. I've been playing S-Blast to, like, make sure it goes here. It definitely goes here. This kid is strong. That kid is, like, stupid. It's so good. Ouya Bomb is, like, mad underrated. Tri Nouveau probably goes here. It just does not get enough cooler. I think everything else here is S. Except maybe Machines. I think Machines maybe go here. That doesn't feel right. Machines are so weird right now. I don't know how to think about Machine. Okay, and the Squelchers are going to go here too. Alright. Oh yeah, and Splash. I don't know what I do with Splash. Dualies go here. I might need another tier. Honestly. Let's put this here. Yeah, we all know what goes there. Some things don't change. It is harder now, though. Pencil's less free. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna rank stuff first and then change it. Okay. The tiers are not ordered. Has Ink Brush ever been good? Yeah, there was a whole meta with it. That was an S2. Stamper's crazy right now. It's just such a mid-range meta. Like, look at the good weapons here. Like, these play like mid-lines. Mid-range, mid-range, mid-range. Oops. Bucket might go here too, honestly. Mid-range, like a little bit longer. Mid-range, 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 short range. admittedly, and mid-range. So much fucking midlines right now. This is the midline era. Yeah, hold up. Mid-meta? Nah, I like this meta. Alright, let's do some revisions. First, let me make sure I didn't forget anything down here. I don't think I did, but I'm checking. Okay, nothing's forgotten. Alright. Let me go through this. Like, 1, I gotta order this, and 2, I gotta make sure it's good. So, do our final checks. F tier. So this looks right. This looks very accurate. E tier. Gotta order it. This looks right. Yeah. Forgot the Rainmaker. Yeah, I'm gonna keep forgetting it. We don't play that mode. Sploosh. Yeah, Sploosh is kinda... Sploosh isn't bad right now. Nozzles. Maybe Sploosh is C. That buff did a lot. That buff was good, though. Like, that shit actually consistently kills you, and it kills you a bit further away now. I'm gonna put it here. Actually, it's not as good as these. It's not as good as those. Best weapon in this tier, though. Definitely best weapon in this tier, I think. Custom Blaster can go higher. That was a little unfair. I just don't like this kit. Just, sensor gets in the way too much. It makes me want to do Gambit stuff, but then I'm throwing sensors too much, which means I'm barely getting splashdown. It's like, it gets in the way too much. Grab Pro Deco but never live in the hype. So, a lot of people are complaining about Range Blaster right now because it bullies a bunch of midlines, and we're in like a mid-range meta, so the weapon feels a lot easier because it's like fighting a bunch of guns that space the same way it does. This is that, but the anchor version. This is just backline RB. Like, you don't die as much, but you just literally just bully every mid-range weapon. Like, you're just a check to things. Like, Squeezer bullies everything. Squeezer has to respect this gun. RB has to respect this gun. Bucket has to respect. Like, all the fucking mid-range weapons kind of have to respect this thing. And that also, it pockets the absolute fuck out of Sword. Like, this weapon just runs behind this gun and then makes this weapon a one-man army. Or two-man army, I guess, because it's got this helping. Like, this just throws 70s that kill people now. Because this just hits them first. It's like the best thing you can do if you're not running Pencil or ZF is you're running Long Rapid. Anyway, this tier is probably fine. Gotta order it though. Like just by class. Yeah. Don't get why other mid-range blasters can't do the same thing. What, RB? It's right here. And Rapid Deco's down here. Rapid Deco might be S. I might move it up. I might move Rapid Deco here. In fact, yeah, I'm putting Rapid Deco here. They are good. All the mid-range blasters are good right now. This isn't mid-range. Don't let this trick you. This is not a mid-range gun. This is a short-range gun. This is closer to Luna than it is to RB. Much closer. This is not a real mid-range weapon. Okay, D tier is good. C. Do I believe in Chump Zap? Yeah, S-Blast in solo queue gets fucked because they rank it as a mid-range gun in matchmaking. So you get matched with a mid-range weapon that just wins. And you don't have team comps to just burst bomb for the people who can fight them. It's 170? Yeah, but it's still 10-second cooldown gun. It's the equivalent of a 190 shooter. I'm like, 190 chumps is nice, but like, Zap is not that insane. Turf weapon? I don't even think it's a turf weapon. I just think it's okay. If they buff chumps, though, like, if chumps ever get, like, a giga buff, then yeah, this will be... We'll look at that. 180 crab gun. Jet. Is Dynamo higher? No. What's X tier? Just pen? Pen and sword right now. I'm going through and, like... I just kind of threw stuff here. Jared, are the dowsers good here? Pen sword 52? I might put 52 here, but I don't know. I'm debating 52, bucket, and squeezer for this tier. They're higher than end parry. I don't think end parry is that bad after the splashdown buff. I'll put end parry down, though. I'll drop them. That's fine. Do you think they're... Wait, unless you're saying dowsers are here. But I don't know if you're claiming that. Is Forge Pro missing? It's here. I mean... Yo, you're the dowser expert, so I'm asking. I don't think end parry is down here. Luga is a better weapon than dowser. Really? I don't agree with that. I feel like dowsers are a much better weapon than Gluga. Yeah, Gluga's got better kits. Yeah, for sure. But the gun is so much better. Like, Gluga doesn't get picked despite having wall booyah 180p. That says something about the gun. Yep. I'm like, that's a gun problem. Anyway, I'm mostly happy with this tier, I think. I just have to order it again. Like, in classes. Why is bow so low? Everything's just fast and runs it over, and its kits are mediocre. You have to be like a god. Bowser's kit is miserable? I feel like it's not that bad for zones, though. But yeah, I can see it. Like, I think the Squelchers have better kits. At least like this one. I like the Chump one more, though. I feel like Chumps are actually so good right now. They're not good, but like, I like Chump. Chump is like the perfect special to be put on a gun that's already good and can go in with the Chumps to me. Like, I just don't lose the gun. I just go in and I just shoot people. It's easy. Buckets feel fine. Yeah. Well, let me know if you would move anything on the list. I'll make some adjustments, because I'm just kind of going through and checking it. I've kind of made this more... I've kind of just made this more impromptu. Yeah, this seems right. Wait, where's V Gluga? Oh, I put it up. Yeah, that makes sense. Brushes have to roll her. Okay, I'm good with C. So I had brushes not being in trash here. And Jared, the perma brush hater. The octo brushes aren't that bad. These ones are the ones I like. These are here because of potential. I like these. I think they're alright. Also, Jared, do you think CXplo potential A tier, or is this the highest it goes? I think CXplo edits Stamper is kind of good. I just don't know what you pick as the fourth weapon, but I kind of want to try it. Like, I think CXplo edit Stamper is crazy. Like, that combo is so good, but I just don't know what you round it out with. Like, I just don't know what you pick as the fourth gun. Because you have, like, Splashdown Zip is kind of awkward. Like, ideally, you just pick Splash. Right? But I don't think you can do it. Like, Splash or Dread is what comes to mind for me to play with that. I don't know. Maybe Splash is still good enough to work with that comp. I gotta try that sometime. I'm writing that down. Splash, CXplo, edit, Stamper, try. A Splashdown is so much better after the buff. People do not realize how nice those 10 frames were. Like, the way I think of Splashdown is like, how do I say this? Because I can't open the game right now. Say you're like, you know how a lot of maps just have one-way drops? You just sit there under the one-way drops, and if someone ever drops, you just pop Splashdown, and they just die. You get guaranteed trade at worst. And it's even better if they drop with like a crab that you could just break, or a Tri-Strike or a Zuka that limit their mobility. Like, it's still situational, don't get me wrong. It's not like the most amazing special, but like, it's so hard to avoid trading Splashdown now. You have to be like really fast to like get away from it. And oftentimes that means you're not shooting the guy down. It's like the Splashdown guy might actually live. And then Expo can just throw a wall and fight up close if it lives. I still feel so weird complimenting this kit. Because the kit really should not work as well as it does. I think if Explo could ever... If Explo ever did... Or not Explo. If Splashdown ever did 65, so it could combo with it, this would actually work. Like, it would have good synergy. It just needs 5 more damage on the outside hit. I hope they do it. Is it ordered in S+? Not yet, but I probably will. This is... I just threw these on here. Because some S+ is going to move. Also, Jared, low-key, do I move machines down? I feel like I don't see machine do anything these days. And I've not liked this one for a while. I feel like machines might be down. Flings also might be up, but no one's pushing it. But this kit has a lot of potential. I like the full flings, the kit. Dude, I put Barella this high. Ah, fuck it. No lag Barella's this high. We'll make that argument. 'Cause I don't know what else to say about this stupid thing. Okay. Dude. You move V bucket more. V bucket down? Wait, what? Jared, do you have ads or can you hear me? Wait, hold on. That's crazy to me. I feel like V-Bucket's crazy right now. Why don't you like it as much? Is it just mid-range matchups? Or like, why don't you like it as much right now? He has ads? Oh, okay. No, it can't be for the strike. No, less strike, thank God. Sorry, Bucket players, but oh, thank God, less strike. Maybe Bucket Deco's up next. Maybe you just play Zip Bucket. Honestly. What if the future's just playing this one? Can you and Jared share a VC? Also, wait, I missed Vapor talking about Expo. Hold on. Let me try and catch up. I heard Expo. Okay, Vapor, if you're still here... Okay, I'll call Jared. Vapor, if you're still here... It's literally just see Explo edit Stamper.
Yo.
Yo. Okay, let me give you a screen share so you don't have to sit through ads.
Okay.
Yeah, I was talking to Vapor real quick about the CXpo comp. Because I saw FT Win run. I scrimmed FT Win and they played. They played that comp for fun.
They've been running on Undertow and Flounder, I
Wait,
think.
they actually keep that comp a few maps? Oh.
Huh?
I didn't know they kept the comp a few maps. They were just trying it in the scrim against us, I think. Like, they were playing it, like,
I saw them play AR and they tried, like, a few times.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on. Yeah, I'm on the A tier and I just ranked everything in B. I'm just trying to adjust these four, so it's all the good weapons.
Okay.
So, like, what's the bucket thing? Why don't you like it as much? Is it just mid-range matchups, or?
It's just mid-range is becoming way more stronger, and it's like, we call bucket like an AoE weapon, but what does it actually do? Like,
I mean, it's gotta be up close to AoE. It's like S-Blast in that regard, I think.
Yeah, and like, you're not getting up close to like 52 or a Squeezer. That's why I feel like machine is just like better right now than it. Or you just play range. Like bucket's like really good because of its kit.
Yeah, the
but that's
kit
just
though
it.
is just so much better than RB.
Yeah, the kit's so good, but that's like all it has going for it. I don't think it has good matchups at all right now.
What
Like,
about Bucket
struggles.
Deco? Because the zip
you know,
on it is like scarier than it is on sword, honestly.
I wouldn't say scarier than sword, but like.
Well, like any part of the zip hits you and you just die to the bucket.
That weapon's okay. Like, I actually think it's okay, but I don't know how okay it is. Nobody's been playing it recently.
I don't know. I need a bucket player to just lock Bucket Deco in a tournament instead of the regular one and see how well they do. Like, I need Kyo to do like a Bucket Deco only tournament. And just see. You want Dooley as the 4th weapon with the Expo Com? I guess that makes sense. I feel like Splash would be better for it, but Dooley is like a lot better of a weapon to me right now than Splash.
Yeah, it is. Splash is just like, you have to one-trick it now and be like the best support player, hit your burst combos. Like, it's so hard right now.
But Splash has a lot of synergy with that comp. Like, you have the double burst bombs, you have the sword expo combos. It might work there. I want to try that comp sometime. I might try it out more too. I want to play with it. So I don't know what I'd play. Maybe I just get other people to play it and I just spectate and see what I think. Yeah, I guess
somebody said, what about 10 with TXO? I feel like that's too slow. Like, just a bit.
I don't like 10 as much right now because of 52s. I forget how much, like, 52s do so much damage to the Brella shield. They're so good at fighting 10.
Shooters are like, not the shooters are like, I feel like you can run triple shooter, like, compared to last patch and get away with it.
Like 52 shot squeeze, I'm guessing, is the triple.
Yeah, the comp you had in the zone. It felt like so good into these comps that are trying to run like.
I forgot you guys were playing triple shooter.
Yeah, they tried to run like range and bucket together. It's just like you just cannot.
I've never liked RB bucket.
Yeah,
it's like okay with pencil shot, but it's still you can't get away from the problems you have running those two guns together. It will always hinder your comp.
I think it's just 52 that's the biggest problem. That weapon's like too good right now.
I mean, yeah, but like, I think the timeline we need is 52 needs to push shot out of the meta. But I'm a bit worried that 52 is just gonna join shot and just be played
it's literally a join shot, and it has like low points for special, like compared to like
190. Or no, the other one's 200. They fixed that. But
the other one's 200, but it already paints so far and paints so much.
Is wall 52? Both the 52s are good. Like 52 is the reason you pick the gun.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it's just what sub you want. I guess like if you have a comp that wants wall, you just pick the wall one. I don't think the specials are like that different from each other balance wise, so you just pick which one is better.
And that's why I'm not like a fan right now either. The wall weapons are just like spamming it so much.
Also, I think Kraken is like actually bad right now.
I think Kraken's horrible in zones. In zones only though, yeah.
Everything just runs circles around it, and Cooler QHJ is just broken as fuck against it. You just jump away from it. Like, you can literally jump before it charges you.
Kraken's only good for like countering other specials, or just zones, or not zones, for objective cheese.
If you fight like a crab team, it's fine. You just pop it with a crab, or pop it for a zip recall or something. But like, it's just such a, like, if they don't rely on their specials, if they just have like specials that don't take away the guns, it just doesn't do anything.
No, somebody said just throw a bomb at the wall.
God player.
You throw a bomb at the wall and you lose your entire intake, and they get theirs back so much faster than yours.
Also, trying to vote A is fine, right? I have not seen the gun enough recently, but I think it's like,
It's okay. It's just too much points for special.
It might be up, but I think it's just, I think it's just too expensive.
Yeah.
It's like a niche pick to me. Wait, where? Oh, S+ is the only blaster in this tier now because I moved Rapid Deco. Yeah, that's right. S+ goes here, I'm confident. Dread.
S+ like infinite potential, and nobody's gonna ever do it.
Yeah. It's a lot easier to play now. The long range mode is like a lot more consistent, but I mean, there's just these two right here. So I feel like every blaster player is playing these. Like Lobster, I've seen play long rapid a bit more than RB right now. I've seen him been playing it more. So I think all the blaster players are just gonna play these two, and then maybe a bit of them will try Rapid Deco if they want to.
Yeah, like with RB, you just need tent now. Like you can't just run. Like, I don't know, you can't run the saucers or anything.
I'm not sure about RB right now. I just don't know what you pick with range. Every range comp people play just doesn't... It has some problems. I think it has to be RB Sword. Like, RB Sword +2. Because it's really good with Stamper. I feel like Stamper, like, is almost necessary if you don't have Pencil. Like, Stamper or Squeeze.
Yeah, you need Stamper or Squeeze in your comps. I agree with that. If you're not running one of them, you're kind of throwing. Kind of.
Okay, I still wouldn't move the machines up, but I guess I'll keep them here. I think Splash is still fair. I think this tier is fine. Yeah? Maybe Stamper higher, the crab one?
Yeah, I think the crab needs to be an S plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of this seems fine though.
Yeah.
I don't have anything. Okay.
The thing is with like crab stamper, it'd be used a lot more if the burst zip one wasn't right there.
Yeah. B roller and S. I don't like roller as much lately. There's too many things with range to deal with it. Like if it was more short range weapons, I think it'd be crazy. Also, just bubble is not. I don't know. I feel like you have sword, you have buckets. Like I don't think the bubble is that hard to deal with either. I think roller is like though.
V-roller is so good, but then people run screen comps and like the roller can't play for like 10 seconds because they can't run in because the whole screen's right there.
The screen actually locates the roller even if you parry it, so it's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. So you'd put 52's X, like both.
Yeah, I feel like I have this meta figured out now after like playing a lot more, just a bit more, or like what weapons are at least like the strongest.
I don't think shot's there though.
No, I don't think shot's there either. It's not there. It's just Zuka's
I could see
there.
shot getting phased out for something like Dooley potentially.
It's just like is Zuka like not you gotta think is Zuka like that much not worth it where you don't want a shot spamming it still.
I mean, I don't even think it's Zuka specifically. It's just there's so many guns that don't have like proper bombs and specials to get your team in. So like you want to have something responsible for it, and like shot's just kind of what people gravitate to. But I think this is better for it. Like that's my hot take. I think it's like the kit's not as strong, but it's 20 cheaper, so you can fight more. You can run a bit of saber and still get the crab. And like I think the crab does more for the comps. It's more consistent.
I think people just need to stop running QR with dually on zones.
Yeah, I think you have to do like a special saber build.
I feel like QR is like so bad right now for zones. You can't lose your special that much. You can't just keep fighting and fighting. These weapons will just diff you. Yeah. Yeah.
And then T-Tech lower still feels fair. I think Tri-Strike's not as good anymore. I think it's still fine, but you should just get ran at more when you're popping Strike, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like Squeeze goes up, but not this one. I think it's this one.
I think the foil one goes up, yeah. I don't like
auto bomb on it is just, it's the same thing I just talked about, but where like the auto bomb helps so much with comps right now because of what they all lack. It's like you really want the bomb.
Foil Squeezer is just so hard into not foil. VC is just so hard to play perfectly. The whole thing like actually takes a bit more skill.
I just think like the auto's so nice for all these comps that lack paint and bombs. So it just
auto's ridiculous.
It's also just easier to use. Auto's underrated as fuck. It always has.
I just think it's super underrated because you have nothing in this game that like checks sharks besides Wavebreaker or like Sensor.
Yeah, Wave doesn't even check them if they're behind a wall.
Yeah, and we have lethal damage sometimes on it, so it's like pretty good. So I think that goes definitely X. I feel like foil is just ridiculous. I don't think 52 deco goes up. I feel like wall carries 52.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Edit could be there. Maybe. But I just
an
can't...
X year?
Yeah, but I don't have a comp with it. That's a problem.
I feel like edit's like so hard to play perfectly against pencils and it's in like really map dependent hard, too.
But it's good. It's so good. The main weapon is so dumb.
It's so good hard on the maps that it's good on, but like it just can't compete on some of the maps. That's why I think it's not X tier. X tier has to be like you can put this on any map, it'll like fucking destroy it.
I'm gonna keep CX above B. I forgot to talk about that. If the comp on it works out and does something in a tournament though, it could go higher for sure. But someone has to go crazy with CX below edit. Stamper. Why is Splatana in C? The Deco one? This kit sucks.
Yeah, that kit sucks. Just play the V1. The V1's good. I like that one.
You're just fighting everything, and your kit doesn't help you at all, other than like the missiles you get 3 times a match. What do you run with V-Dooley? Jared?
Probably just a swim speed saver comp. You need to be able to live. Like having no swim speed and running pure QR is like so hard right now. Like you have to be able to like run away from these broken mid lines that are like stacking swim speed back at you.
Oh hi Fensar, congrats on the tournament run yesterday. Why is Slosher that low? Jared talked about it a bit, but he thinks that she's struggling more with of the mid-range matchups. And I think the kits I think Strike is getting a bit weaker too right now as people are fighting more. I'm like a Fensar, listen, hear me out, okay? I need you or like someone good at bucket to just pick this one in a tournament. Like, learn caster for a week, get good at caster, pick this one only in a tournament, and see if this is secretly broken or not. This might be the future, maybe. But like, someone has to figure it out. No one's tried it.
Yeah.
Like, all the bucket players are like, yeah, this is kind of underrated, but nobody actually wants to see it. I'm like, you have Dart, and Dart sucks, I get it, but, like, it's still 180. You can still get, like, plenty of cast, I feel like, just because it's so cheap. You run, like, maybe a non-QR build, or you do, like, Special Saver? I don't know. No paintbrushes? Paintbrushes are down here. They're bad.
Somebody said in chat the best comp having one bomb. Just because these weapons are next to you doesn't mean you'd run them together.
Yeah, these are not same comp.
You would not run that comp together.
Like, if you play Stamper, you're probably playing the screen gal with it. Because the screen combos with it, and you cover a bomb. It's better. This is Deco above V-Squeezer. 30 cheaper, better sub. Like, for comps you want. I think it's just worth it. It's just a lot easier, too, I think.
Yeah.
I think Bucket's still here. Like, I get Bucket's harder, but I don't think it's, like, down here. I still think it's better than Machines.
I think it's bottom S plus, at least. And...
Oh, that's not ordered, so...
Yeah, okay. Yeah, screen up because of all the combos. Screen is up because, like, it's this big wall that you just can't run through. Like, you want to run through it, but, like, you're gonna die if you do that.
Everyone's just fighting more, so just... To me, like, I think every special that doesn't take away your main weapon is better right now because you have so many strong main weapons that you don't want to stop existing on the map. Like, you don't want your Stamper to stop being a Stamper. You don't want your 52 to stop being a 52 Squeezer Bucket. Like, you want all these guns to just stay active the whole match. So any special that's like, you just throw it and it just does things while you're also active is, like, better. Except Wave. Wave is worst special in the game, I think. Wave or Stamp is, like, so fucking bad. It doesn't do anything. Wave is an ink tank refill and a big point sensor that locates you for 1 second.
Dude, I think you're, like, super underrating Wave, but, like, that's just me.
I gotta be honest, I just don't see it do anything. And it's on a gun with synergy. I just never see it do anything. Thank you for the tier 1, by the way. Is this all mode? No, I just rank and zone. I mean, I'll get to the specials, because that's next. So, I think this is good. I think these two are the best, though, for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe
those two weapons so good.
After. Oh yeah, I gotta order this. Okay. Now it's
like everything that fights so well. Yeah, that's that ordered.
Yeah. I think like what do you run with sword? Stamper, long rapid, zap, plus something. Probably is the best comp. You can also do like pencil stamper. You can play sword with like either.
Pencil Stamper is good.
I think you can even do ZF Stamper if your ZF is good.
I like Pencil Stamper Dually, but the last slot's pretty hard to fit.
I want to try like Pencil Stamper Dually RB. That's what I've been thinking about it.
And the Dually has to take a back seat, but it could still fight.
Well, I think the Dually just takes attention, then Stamper RB just kills everything. Or maybe even Stamper Rapid Deco. And then you just have a mini pocket the same way you do with the long rapid, but you got a bit more flexibility. You just have to make up for the... You have to be a pack warlord to make it work.
Yeah.
But I think that has potential too, because this rapid's always been so good with sword. Pencil Stamper Dually Dread. I mean, Dread's nice with stuff, but then you just have a slider. Pain. Alright. You want to do specials?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, let me throw these up here. This list is nice because everything's just in one place. I don't have to go different tab. You can dispel the Splashdown myth because I want to rank Splashdown high. Alright, I guess
think Splashdown goes high. Yeah, you can start at the bottom. I don't think it's Wave.
It's Stamp, right?
Yeah, it's
Wait, I can't think of another candidate.
I think it's Vac too. I think Vac is really bad.
I don't think Vac is this bad. In zones though, like if it was all modes, I think Vac is like next.
I think it's so bad because it has so many counters and you just like you take yourself out of the fight so long.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's that bad. At least with Stamp, you're not taking yourself out of the fight.
Yeah, you can just throw it if you need to go back.
Yeah. I feel like anything that makes you like stand still is so hard to use, like besides Crab.
I could just put them both here.
Yeah, and I think Wave is just a tier above that.
Yeah, Wave doesn't... fuck you over like these two do, I guess.
Yeah, if you pop wave at a bad time, it's just like whatever. Who
I
gives a
like
fuck?
the sensor effect on wave. I can just check a corner. I don't think anything else goes in this tier though, except maybe Kraken.
nothing
I
else.
don't think Kraken's that bad.
No. If we're doing all modes and like Kraken goes like B tier maybe.
No, this is zone still. I would probably just do Kraken here though. Unless I forgot E again. I do like that probably.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks good.
And then probably slider too.
Yeah, slider with Kraken probably.
And splashdown. No, splashdown would be higher.
Splash on C tier.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of tiers for this one, man.
Yeah, there's such a big gap between specials now. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Storm's A tier if you're looking at that. No cap.
Oh, that's too high right now. I'm not looking at Storm right now.
Okay, if we're looking
Bubbles
at that.
probably C or D.
Yeah, it's C for sure.
I think Chump's B.
Chump's B. I think you put Chumps
Maybe
in missiles. Put Chumps in missiles, like in B, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like those cooldown type specials are not that good because you can't spam it anymore.
I would put screen there too then.
Yeah.
Whale, same tier.
Whale's
a bit more spammable, but I feel like these have more impact than Whale generally.
Whale is more spammable, but it also like you can still fight immediately after you pop it. So it's
but you could do that with Chump and Screen.
Yeah, but there's like it takes time for it to be active. Like besides Screen, I think Screen we wait a bit to put that on.
The immediacy of Whale gives it a bit of an edge.
Yeah, and I also think you wait till we order all the weapons and we put Screen somewhere else because I think I need to see everything.
Well, I want to get everything down first because we're probably gonna have to reduce some of these tiers.
Yeah, Whale and Storm A tier for sure.
Well, I'll just write these for now. Yeah, I told you guys there's gonna be a lot of specials. Specials are like such a gap.
Yeah.
Two people type Chumps are better designed missiles TBH at the same time. That's crazy. Yeah, we put Storm.
I feel like a lot of these
are now
are
all the like good specials.
Yeah.
I feel like there's I want to put a gap here.
there's a gap, but I think it's just Tri-Strikes and at S. Like you put a gap after Tri-Strikes alone at S.
I would do like Tri-Strike as the gap tier. This is like the gatekeeper to me.
Yeah.
Okay, now this gets hard. Well, can we just put the two ones in X tier that we know go there? Just get them over.
Yeah, cooler.
Kurozuka. Like.
Yeah.
Okay, I think for Zip, I think Zip on Sword is top 3. I think Zip on everything else is top 5.
Well, yeah, but like we're only like playing Sword Zip, so it's like I don't think
that's what I'm saying. How do you rank it?
I think you just put S plus. No other Zip weapons used, and I think.
I think Bia goes here too.
Yeah, Bia goes there, but it's stuck on machine, so it's like only okay.
Crab goes here, and then Jet is.
I think Jet should be X tier, but it's like it's stuck on
so many
BP.
things just counter Jet right now. It's so hard.
Yeah,
I think Jet is like the second hardest special behind Caster.
Yeah.
I like just don't know if I put it like at the bottom here or if I put it with Strike. I feel like ideally it's here.
Yeah, it's there. I agree.
Okay. I didn't mess up any of the colors, right? Put a little separate so it looks a little nicer. And this is our gap tier. Like there's a big jump between these two to me. It's kind of another jump here, almost.
I feel like Screen needs to be higher. Like it needs to be in like the Tri-Strikes tier probably.
No, not that high, but maybe A.
Really? Why don't you think it's not like better than Whale or?
I feel like Strikes, like everything here can have like major impact on a fight. when used properly. Like, these can end the entire fight if it's played well. I don't think screen is ever going to be the fight decider.
It's not a fight decider, but it just like enables a lot of things to happen. It's not really something that just is a win button.
That's exactly what I think of Whale.
I feel like it can be a fight decider. Let's see, 52 have a lot more continuation.
Yeah, but that's the gal and the squeezer. That's not the special.
Yeah. Fuck, it's like, yeah, I want to talk about specials only, but I feel like weapons matter so much.
The weapons matter, but I don't know. I try to disconnect them a bit and just think, like, in general, if it was put on a random weapon, how happy am I with it?
Well,
that's
if we talk about...
Thing, like, A and B right here, all these specials to me are all higher because, like, you put these on any good main gun and it's fine. Like, think about it. If Squeezer had a chump, it could just launch chumps and go. It could just launch missiles, launch whale, throw screen, throw storm. It just does what, like, it just keeps being a Squeezer. These, like, actively, these down here, DNF, they actively, well, maybe not Slider, because you can, well, Slider does prevent it, because you fucking die afterwards. You stop being the good gun, because you Slider in and die. Like, if you could live your Slider, Slider wouldn't have the problem. If you could live Slider, it would be so high up. Because, like, then you just keep being whatever gun you are. You just get a fucking explosion.
I would think Bubble would be so much better too if it actually let you run in front of it after like continuation, but you just explode. You just explode. They throw bombs against it. You can't stay out like in front of the bubble.
Bubble just walls you out. It's only good when you don't have to walk forward from where your bubble is placed, and that I don't like that. That's such a bad problem. I'm trying to think of if Wave should just go in D tier and we just get rid of this. This feels unnecessary.
Yeah. Definitely unnecessary. This looks good.
I also want to put Chump in A. I'm kind of a Chump believer for zones.
No, I'm a Chump believer too. That thing's strong. It's just stuck on me.
It paints so much.
Yeah. It paints so much and like it lets your weapons fight with like so much terrain.
I'm also thinking Rain down one.
No, Rain is so good. It's just stuck on.
I don't know.
Rain so good.
Looks so nice on paper, but I never see it have that big an impact on matches.
It doesn't have
it's still like, 8-second cooldown.
It's like screen. It doesn't have like an impact like right away, but you feel it there. You don't want to go near it. You don't want to touch the rain particles, and it actually paints zone really well. It just helps.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Like you pop a rain and you just take that area for like not for free, but like nobody wants to be in it, and it like clears out sharks kinda as well.
Also, I think simplify these into 1 tier 2, yeah?
Yeah, they're about the same anyways.
Okay, in order, this is good. This feels accurate. This feels stamped better.
Yeah, stamp better than black. I think black is so shit.
And then this would be my order for this tier.
Yeah.
Maybe Will. Yeah, that's right. Then
yeah,
this is good. This we already ordered. We have better than Crab, though.
No, I think Crab's too crazy. 90 damage from across the map. Too strong.
And then this is, of course, right, because, I mean, you cannot not pick cooler.
Yeah, you need
You can get away without this. You just don't want to. You can't get away without this.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have to fix all the tier names. Just do S. Yeah, that feels more accurate with the names, too.
Somebody asked missile on their chumps. I feel like the cooldown on missiles is, like, so crazy for what it actually does now.
I don't know. Like...
And they nerfed the AoE of it as well. Like, it's not that annoying.
What I like about Chump is I feel like it has impact twice. Like, once when it lands and the second time when they blow up. So it feels like there's more, like, time that you can play around the special compared to Missile.
Missile, you just gotta go.
Especially if it's on zone.
I don't know.
Like, if you put chumps on the zone, someone has to go deal with that immediately. They can't look somewhere else or it's gonna literally contest half the zones in the game. It's like, someone's already turned around, and then if you're in the zone, you also get to fight with them. Like, I just think, how good would chumps be, like, on RB, for instance? Like, you just launch chumps, and your RB just runs forward, and they don't have to worry about the paint.
I think it's just an insta-flip every time if it's a single zone. You have the chumps landing and a pencil painting. How did they, like, not prevent the flip?
Oh yeah, it's so good with pencil, too.
Yeah.
Pencil chump would low-key be a scary combo.
Like, with pencil missile, like, you're not flipping zone off of that. You're just team fighting, but you're flipping zone with chumps and pencil every single time.
That 15% radius nerf was also just a lot. It's good. I don't think missiles should be good. I think missiles are in the perfect spot. I think they should not be any better than they are right now. I think they're fine as is.
Yeah.
Though Koshan might get them nerfed more. Which
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain about. I'd rather them they kill this than kill Reflux. Save Reflux with some third kit or Slatter buff. Is it actually good that one special is necessary in every game? Cooler. I mean, it sucks that you have to pick a special for it, but I feel like Cooler helps the game a lot.
It would be fine if we had more cooler options. Like, it literally would. Like, I think it's fine that you need it.
If they,
just,
like, my biggest hope if they do, like, a third kits is that they prioritize Cooler in them. Like, the devs know Cooler is a necessity, especially now by Worlds, and, like, they've toned down Cooler output, but they have, compared to the other specials they've nerfed, I think they've nerfed Zuka harder than they've nerfed this, with the damage nerf. I think that was more impactful than any Cooler change. It's like, if, which I'm fine with, because I think that's fine. It's like, if the devs can acknowledge it by also putting in a lot more Cooler weapons in the game with kits, I think that would help a lot. Like, buff H3, buff Dynamo, give a Kunder kit, do like a Squelcher with Cooler, or Reflex with Cooler, like stuff like that. Just say fuck it and actually put a lot of Cooler weapons in the game. Give people options. Because, like, I don't want to think about what this game would be like without Cooler. Bazooka just ends the game. You just died a Bazooka? You don't have a Cooler? GG. Alright, I guess last is just subs. This will be fast.
That's, like, super simple.
Fizzy best, yeah?
Yeah, Fizzy best for
Fizzy
sure.
Best. Then Splat Bomb to me. Then Burst Suction, probably this order.
Yeah, Burst Suction. All those words, you good?
And then...
I think in the context of this game, we might have to put Auto Bomb in, like, high.
I think Autobomb's right here.
Yeah. Like, that's, like, right below those 4, but Auto Bomb's too good. Like, Sharks are so good in this game just because we have no detection specials.
Probably Torp next.
Yeah, Torp as well, yeah.
And I do like Curling tier below, I think. I think Curling is kind of underrated. That's like the one sub I think we were... I don't know, that and the ink consumption buff helped a lot.
Yeah. I think you put Sensor next to Curling.
I think tier below it.
Wait, fuck, Wall goes in S. Wall's crazy.
Yeah. I think Sprinkler's... Okay, no, you're right, you're right. Sprinkler below. Sprinkler's like good on the right weapon.
I think you put Ink Mine and Beacon with Sprinkler.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about Beacon. I feel like Beacon's so nice when you set it up, but my issue is like, the game moves so fast, I don't, like, when are you gonna have time to set up 3 beacons?
When you're already, like, insanely winning the game.
Yeah, exactly, and like, at that point, I'd rather have something else that just gets me that far. Like, maybe beacons are secretly hella overrated.
I think they're right.
Because they do nothing on retake.
B is fine. I would take a beacon over a fucking mist or dart.
Yeah. I guess these two just go same.
I would put mist right next to beacon and put dart on its own tier.
Maybe this and this.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Sorry, Dart.
Like, it doesn't feel that bad, but you just look at everything else.
It doesn't feel that bad because it's picked on rapid.
It's just like everything else is way more powerful, but by itself it doesn't feel that bad.
I think they legit just need to give it tripwire damage. That's all it needs. I don't know why they don't do it. You can literally, like, I've heard from data miners and stuff. Like, you could just program in the game. Like, it's set to a damage number. It's just set to 0 right now. They could just change it.
It's set to 0, but it has the marker thing. And that's literally just it.
Like, why don't they change it? I feel like it fixes everything. Not, like, completely, but, like... It does enough, you know? To, like, put it on the map. Depressing. Alright. I don't think I forgot anything. Oh, give me 1 minute.
That'd be so broken.
Okay, they couldn't hear you. They can hear you now. Repeat what you said.
No, somebody said make a miss do damage. I feel like that'd be so bad for the game. With how many
To be
chokes are you?
honest, I think Mist in its current state is just not a healthy sub. I don't think you guys want Mist to be good.
You don't want Mist to be good. Yeah, trust me.
I think what they need to do is they need to make Mist a skill shot sub. I think, like, weaken the effect compared to what it is right now, but give you a lot more reward for hitting someone. Kind of like my solution's already been, like, make it weaker S1 Disruptor if you hit someone directly, and then just, like, buff the shit out of the shot velocity. So you can, like, actually hit people with it.
I feel like it's already good, but on zones, like, you're not moving past the choke points that much, so you don't get a chance to use it. But on, like, Rainmaker or TC, like, you're in the chokes because you have to push the objective forward, and that's when it's, like, actually more useful.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Like, in rain, it's just, like, it's not even great a lot of places, but there's that one spot you need to get through with a jump or an uninkable, and they just spam the mist on
You
them the whole
just can't do anything. Yeah.
Yeah, the only counter... That's, like, the one time you actually want to vacuum, because it can eat it. That's the only time.
I didn't even know vacuum eats the like, the mist effects.
Yeah. I think it can.
I feel like that might be cap.
I'm pretty sure it can. I know it can eat it if it's thrown. I just don't know
if it's thrown, yeah. I don't know if it eats the effects.
If it can on the ground, then no. They should change that. If it can't do that on the ground, it should be able to do that. Why can't it do that? That would be a good buff.
It can't.
I think if Vac could end the special early, like Stamp can, it would be higher, though. Like, it'd be like, here. You just pop it, you eat a booyah, and then you shoot, and then you get your booyah, and then you're good. Man, just... this meta sucks for Vac. Like, I feel like Vac should not be this bad, but it is. You're right.
It is.
But it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Yeah, zip on it as well, of course, yeah. Bring back Disruptor? Don't bring back Disruptor. Disruptor has the same problem on the opposite end of the scale. Getting hit by Disruptor is too good. Like, all you would do is you get Disruptor and you have to Q-Shay out immediately. Why is curling high? I don't think curling is as dependent as we thought. Like, partial curlings are pretty decent. It's still a bomb. At the end of the day, curling bomb is still a bomb.
It can do lethal damage. Alright, I gotta go eat breakfast now.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it, so thanks for joining me. Alright.
No problem.
See ya.
See ya.
Alright. Is Splatoon 3 in a good spot right now? I mean, S tier here is good. This is healthy. I think this is pretty healthy. Yeah, I think special balance is, like, not bad right now. Also, while Kraken's low, you guys see why I say I want Splat Bomb Kraken CRB? This is not to be a broken kit. That kit's barely better than the one we already have. It's just fun. I've said it before, but I'm clarifying it now that we put Kraken down here. And I did it with someone else, so you know it's not me personal biasing it low. About Dart? What's bad about it? It just doesn't... Like, every other bomb kind of, like, guaranteed does something. Everything. Like, has guaranteed utility. This is like a skill shot. You have the trail, but that'll locate someone for 5 seconds. That's ridiculous. Kraken's minimum C. Everything just runs around it. Like, look at the specials that get picked, right? This zips away from it. This is halfway across the map. This throws screen and just runs around. This wails and runs around. Like, this screens and runs around. Across the map. Can just throw Tri-Strike and then run away. Doesn't, like, throws wave and Q-Shays out. Oh yeah, Cooler exists. You just Q-Shay away from the Kraken. It's just zones. Kraken's a lot better in the other modes. Like, if this included TC Rain Clams, it's like here. This is zones, it goes here. Because, like, in the other modes, it can at least affect the objective. Like, the Power Clam guy is located. You can get on tower. You can charge the Rainmaker shield. It's, like, way better in the other modes. In fact, in the meta, it just gets countered by everything, and then you lose a gun. Like, in this meta, with all the strong mid-range weapons, you don't want to lose your gun. Like, most of your comps are filled with guns you don't want to stop existing on the map. Like, they're all strong main weapons. Like, if you had, like, a Shot before, Shot doesn't mind turning into a Zuka. Because, like, the Shot's not that big a deal. But 52 is a big deal. You don't want your 52 to go away. So it's like, all these... Like, these specials aren't inherently that strong. Like, power-wise, these are still pretty weak. But it's like, they just supplement the guns that are already good. It's like, if Chump was replacing a Sploosh, it wouldn't be great, you know? Like you don't want to keep a Sploosh around. That's why there's such a disparity between some of these two. Like, Chump Zap can be this low because having a Zap isn't that special. But Chump on CDS is. So yeah, this can be 40 more expensive and still be better. Because you actually want this gun. If that makes sense. I like the meta right now. I'm going to do a whole video talking about why I like mid-range meta. But I still think there are things that need to be fixed. This needs to go. This shit needs to be adjusted. This should go too, honestly. They should nerf this too. We gotta fix some of the stuff here. Like this. We should still buff this. It should be more common. Stuff like that. But I feel like we're out of the era of, like, Zuka's still bullshit, but there's not that much of it. There's just not a lot of Zuka anymore. You're not getting spammed, at the highest level at least. I think Zuka spam's still pretty common a level or two down. But, like, at top level, there's not that much bazooka. Mid-range meta isn't fun to fight for me. I mean, I think it is fun to fight. That's why people like it. It's just a bunch of guns that are actually good. And you just go fight. And that's fun. Like, some of them are a bit overtuned. Like, Squeezer probably could be toned back. Stamper should probably be 220 zip. Like, maybe have a bit more incongruous horizontals so it has a bit more cooldown. Like, there's some stuff you can tweak. But I think it's mostly fine. I mean, short-range metas are just so spam-heavy. That's why I don't like about them. How do you feel about weapon bans in high, mid, low level? I don't know how I feel about weapon bans in general right now. The only thing I think that we should consider banning right now is this. And maybe this. We could still ban shot, to be honest. Because it's still just not great. But this is like... Pencil's still everywhere. We'll see. They could rework Strike. They could rework a lot of them, but they're not gonna. Alright, though. This was fun. Yeah, I mean, the best thing for the meta is phasing this gun out. Less shot and more of other either short-range guns or mid-range guns is probably the best thing we could have for this meta. But, like, the only way to remove shot now is to nerf Zuka. Like, they're not going to nerf the gun, the sub is fine, and it's 210 already. 220 is just redundant. Why nerf Strike? Because it's just so much cheese. It feels shit to use, it feels shit to fight, it randomly kills you too often. It randomly caps zone too often. Like, it's just two people don't play the game, and then there's 100 more point for the team that threw the strike on the ground. If 52 is gone, how much potential does 10 have? I mean, 10 has a great kit. There's just a lot of things that deal with tent right now. That's the hard part. That's the hard part about it. Alright. That being said, I think that's it for today. Don't really got much else to say that I'm not going to say in my mid-range meta video, so... Thanks for watching. Thanks again to Jared for hopping on here and talking about things with me randomly. That was cool.